All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. So today we're going to go over SIMnet Word Guided Project 3-1. It's your third project now, so what do you suppose we should do first? The start file. Yes. Now, warning, next week you're going to have a start file and you're going to have a resources file. So we're going to have two files we have to download next week. But this one, yes, just download your start file. And of course, you're going to open the file. Upper right corner should be there. And then Word's going to come up.
Enable editing.
Yep. Oh, do you all see, does yours look like this? Yes or no when you open it? Yes? It looks like that? Yeah, I'm going to click Enable Editing. Everybody else, does yours look like this too, all messy?
But it's not red though.
Yeah, it might be a different color. That's okay. Unless, hold on. Ah, okay. It doesn't quite look like. Okay. So that means I need to make mine look like yours. Okay, hang on. I can do that. Hang on, everybody. I'm going to make mine look like yours. Hang on.
Fix it up.
Hang on. Is that closer to what you all see?
Yep.
Okay, so then yours are all on simple markup. Okay, that's fine. I'll talk about what all this is in just a moment. All right, so here's our document. Here's our document. You notice that there are comments on the right side. Just as a warning, if you delete the wrong comment, because people have done this, if you delete the wrong one, you cannot get it back. So yes, so you will lose points for that. So we are going to make sure that we do all this very, very slowly today. And you will also notice that there are 3 pages. Right now there are 3 pages. You'll notice that as well. And of course, if you do not have the show hide paragraph symbol on, if yours looks like this, please click the show hide paragraph symbol button right here in the paragraph group, show hide, so that you see all of this. Okay, I cannot see this very well, and I'm going to tell you today we're also going to work with footnotes today. So the footnote text is really, really, really small, like extremely small. And if we're going to copy and paste the sentences from the instructions into the project, we need to be able to see where we're clicking. So I'm going to zoom in right now, bottom right corner, that's where it's at. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to zoom in so everybody online can see it too. All right, I'm going to zoom in to about that, make it this big. You can make it as big as you want. All right, here we go. Oh, and just also another note to talk about. The steps at the beginning of this project are not written very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you around all the junk that's in there. I'm not even going to read the step. I'm just going to tell you what to do. And we will just go through it because it is horribly, horribly written. And I tried doing what they actually have in there, like verbatim, and it doesn't work. So I'm going to show you what to do. So here we go. We've already done steps 1 and 2. Okay, next. We don't have to click, all right, fine, we do have to click the tracking launcher. So here we go. So we're going to go to the review tab. Everybody, let's go to the review tab. All right. Oh, that's right, people online can't see the zoom slider. 1 second, I'm going to fix that for them. There we go, now they can see the zoom slider. Okay, here we go. We're going to click the tracking launcher. That's the little tiny button in the bottom right corner of the tracking group. Please go ahead and click on that. And it should bring up this. All right, so for this assignment, this project, I want you to change the username. So we're going to click Change Username, which is right here above OK. All right, so they want you to type in your first and last name in the username text box. And your first and last initials in lowercase letters in the initials box. You can see that I put my username in and my initials in right here. You're like, wait a minute, yours doesn't say Nick Rouse. You're right. You can put in whatever name you want, I don't think it matters. So I put in my name, and I put in my initials. In lowercase.
Let's say it's AQ.
Hey, if this works for me and I submit it and I get 100%, which I do every single time, I don't think they care what name you put in.
As a middle name.
So I put that in as my name. If you're just joining us, we are now on step 3E. Oh, we don't have to check this box. We don't have to check the always use because it's right here. It's already checked. We don't have to check it, so we can skip that step. If we're done, we click what?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. And if we're done again, we click
okay.
okay again. Congratulations, you just put your name on it. All right, or whatever name you decided to go with. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. If I can put any name in there and it works, one time I put your name in there with the initials YN, and it still worked. Your name. All right, so next, here's the step I was talking about. So here's what we're gonna do, everybody. For this next step, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the review tab, which is up here. The tracking group. Mine says simple markup. We're gonna change simple markup to all markup. And that's where you're gonna see the underlined words and you're gonna see red. You should see it in red and all that.
Yeah.
Like this. You're like, what a mess. Yeah, isn't it? Okay, so just to let you all know, this is just for your own information, whenever you turn on track changes, it's not on right now because this button up here would be illuminated that says track changes, the one above my mouse pointer would be illuminated if it was on. Right now it's not on. However, it must have been on before because it's tracked all these different changes. So you see all these different changes here? All right. Now, this next step, everybody, we need to, that was step A. Step B, now we need the reviewing pane vertical. So here's where this is at. Up here in the tracking group, we're still here, there's a drop-down arrow to the right of reviewing pane right here. And we're gonna click it and go to reviewing pane vertical. Now, I have to say this very, very cautiously here, everybody. This is another one other than the comments on the right. If you delete the wrong one, you can't get it back. With this step, if you do the wrong thing, you click the wrong thing, you're not gonna be able to get the paragraph back. So what we're doing is we're going to restore. You notice how there's a red line through paragraph down there? It's a synchronous online course. We're going to restore that paragraph. Here's how you're gonna do it. Over here on the left-hand side, you should see the revisions pane. You should have the revisions pane over here on the left-hand side of the screen. We're going to right-click inside, like in here, inside this paragraph, we're gonna right-click. Okay, now hold on. You gotta be very careful with this. We are going to click Reject Deletion. This one. If you click the other one, it gets wiped out. And you can't undo to get it back. So click Reject Deletion. And then you will notice the paragraph is now restored down here. It's not lined through anymore. I know I'm gonna get one person out there that clicks the other button. I'm telling you, if you do that, you're gonna somehow have to get that paragraph back. Like you're gonna have to open up a new start file, copy it from the start file, and paste it back into this one. But I know you didn't do that here in the class, so we're gonna keep moving on. All right, so we just did C, we did D. We're all done with that pane on the left side of the screen, so we can go ahead and click the X now to close it. Right here. X right here to the right of revisions. Boop, it's gone. Save it. Now's a good time. If you're just joining us, we're already on step 5. And we have done a lot of stuff already. But of course, I did message 6 different people and let them know that their courtesy access should be expiring today, so I hope you got my message. Everybody else did not get the message if you've already purchased the materials. Okay. So, just to let you all know something here with step 5, I don't want you to do everything here in step 5. I'm gonna make your life really, really easy. okay? And make your life, because look at all these steps. You only have to do one thing for step 5. Are you ready? Oh, my cursor is flashing before the O in online learning plan at the top of the screen. Yours should also be flashing right there. All you have to do for this, everybody, for step 5, is one thing. You're going to click on the bottom half of the accept button here under changes, and we're going to accept all changes. Because the tracking is already stopped, so we don't have to stop the tracking. We just have to accept all the changes. So go ahead and click on accept all changes. And once you do that, your document should go back to looking normal except for the comments. And if you're just joining us, step 5 has all this stuff. And I'm telling you, all you have to do is click the bottom half of the accept button and accept all changes when you get to step 5. Okay. Oh, and the step before, if you do accept deletion instead of reject deletion, you're going to have to copy and paste that paragraph from somewhere else or from the original start file into your document. Yeah.
Could I get some help?
Yeah.
I was buying the book, that's all.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
That looks. Oh, the change username piece.
Yeah.
So for your change username piece, you're just going to click on the launcher right here. Yep. And change username. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And they just want you to. They want you to type first name and last name and then initials in lowercase.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all. And then after that, yeah, after that you're done with that step. You're done with step 3. You can just click OK.
Does it have to be like?
Oh, just lowercase. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Okay.
And then just click OK. And then click OK again.
All right.
Right now you're in step 4. So for step 4, all you're going to do is you're going to change simple markup to all markup. Yep. And then you're going to go ahead and click on the arrow for the reviewing pane and do vertical. Then you're going to right-click that paragraph and reject. You got to right-click that. Just right-click it. Reject deletion. Nope, down there, reject. Good. And then you can close that. And then you're going to click the bottom half of the accept button and accept all changes. All changes.
Okay.
Yep. And now you're right where we're at.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So after step 5, your document should look something like this. I know mine is zoomed in on purpose so that people online can see it. And this is where we're at. So that was a lot of stuff for step 5, right? Like we did all that. Now, track changes should be off, and we know that it's off. Why? Because track changes is not what? It's not illuminated, it's not lit up. So it'd be dark if it was lit up and it was on. Mine is off. I think yours is off too. All right, here comes that comment piece. Step 6. So what we're gonna do is we're going to reply to the first comment. I'm gonna make this real easy for you all. We're gonna reply to the first comment. After we reply, we're gonna click resolve. Then we're gonna go to the next comment and delete the second comment. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna make this real easy for you. Here's the first comment. You go ahead and click reply. Just put your pointer over it, click reply. Then your name shows up. Then it's capital D, lowercase o, lowercase n, lowercase e, exclamation point. No extra spaces, no extra stuff. It's done, like that. And then you're gonna click the resolve button after you have typed that in. You click resolve, and then your comment, your reply should go gray. I think it's gray once you click resolve. So reply, type done, exclamation point, and resolve. So it all goes gray, right? That's what it should do. Now, instead of doing what the book says, I'm going to scroll down to the next comment. I'm just going to scroll down. Ah, there's the next comment down here. So to delete that comment, I just right-click the comment like that, and I just delete it. So second comment, we just scroll down and delete. I've seen so many people mess that up. That's why I'm just having you do it this way, so you don't mess it up. And we're gonna delete that comment. It's gone. I've seen people delete this first comment and you can't get it back, like I said. And if you do that, that's minus like points. You're gonna have to get the original document back up and try it again. Okay, I'm saving. Control what?
S.
S, thank you. I have to keep asking these questions. Okay. It's reinforcement, reinforcement, reinforcement. That's what I'm gonna do all semester. So that was the entire step 6. You're like, that was a lot of stuff. Oh, step G, tricky step G is in there. So we're gonna change all markup now to no markup. So up here, you should still be in the review tab, right? I hope. So we're gonna change all markup up here in the tracking group to no markup. And everything's gonna go away except for the paragraph symbols and the other symbols. All right. Now for the royally fun, well, not for the royal fun part. If you thought that was fun, where you had 2 places where if you messed them up, you would have had to have gone back, had to go back and find a way to get it. Oh, okay, we're not at the fun part yet. The fun part's coming when we gotta put headings all over the document. That's gonna be fun. Remember the whole Control Y thing from our last, where when we apply the heading, then we can do Control Y and do it again and do it again and do it again. We're gonna do that again in this project. All right, so here we go, everybody. We're gonna add the document properties, so please go to the File tab and click Info. File tab, whoop. File tab, Info. Bless you. And we are gonna go to the Show All Properties button, which is down, or link, which is down here. It's down here at the bottom. Show All Properties. See where my mouse is? So we're gonna go to Show All Properties, which now gives us all the properties. Oh, by the way, with this, you can directly copy and paste into these fields. There's no like weird pasting. We're just gonna copy and paste. The title, online learning plan, Control C. Title is here, it says add a title. We're gonna click there and paste. There's online learning plan. Company, this is really, really long. This is why I ask, oh, and by the way, what we're doing right here is gonna impact your project the rest of the way out. So it's gotta be exact. So I'm gonna copy that from my company. Here's company, specify the company. We're gonna paste it in there. That's a really long one. Do not try to type that. That's Sierra Pacific Community College District. They couldn't have made it any easier than that, I know. And then there's the manager's name, Hazmit Kumar, which I will click on that. And manager is where? Oh, it's down here, where my name is. So manager is down here. I'm just gonna paste that in. And then after you paste that last one in, just click any part of this gray area over here on the right, just click somewhere. Just click somewhere. So this is what it should look like. So title, online learning plan, company, Sierra Pacific Community College District, manager, Hazmit Kumar. Everything else is fine. I know, some of you are like, he's really gonna turn it in like this. Yes, I am. I always turn it in like this. I usually change the name somehow, but I'm gonna leave it like that today. So, just letting you know, whatever name you put in earlier, it didn't really matter what that was, just as long as you follow, just as long as you put some name in and, okay, anyway. I think for my initials, I put PB6 or something like that for my initials. It was horrible. All right, anyway, moving on. Right now, I don't want you to do step D. I want you to click save on the left side. Click save, you don't have to click back. This way, you go back anyway when you click save, so just click save. It does the same thing. Okay. Actually, it saved you the step of saving it, right? Okay. It saved you the step of saving, oh my God. Okay, all right, anyhow, here we go. Now for the real fun part. So before we begin step 8, let me just briefly go through the document and show you where all this is gonna be, okay? I'm just gonna show you where it's at. Actually, let's just do this first. We're gonna do A and B first, then I'm gonna talk about C and D. So let's do A and B first. Okay, all right, so here we go. And yes, we're gonna be using styles again. Here we go. So the first line, online learning plan, we are going to apply the title style. Fastest way to do this is review. Fastest way to do this, you're gonna put your pointer on the left over here in the margin. You're gonna left click once like this. Then styles is gonna show up. You're gonna click that. And it's title. Boom. Click it. And if you don't see the little mini toolbar, it's the Home tab. I'm actually going to click the Home tab just as a backup, all right? Yeah, make sure you click the Home tab before we finish this. All right. Okay, second line that says Sierra Pacific Community College District. We're going to apply a subtitle style. So we're going to, once again, put our pointer in the margin over here. Click once. Styles appears. And this one is subtitle. So it's like greenish looking, blue-green looking, and it's italicized. Click it. All right. Give you a moment. So the first two lines should look like this. Now I need confirmation. Confirmation. Yes. Middle row over here on this side. Middle row over here on this side. You good? There's one. Okay, I'll just assume the other one is good.
Sir,
Yes.
I missed something like.
So
Yeah, I already selected.
which one? Which one?
I already
First one or
said-
second one?
The second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
So again, styles, it's gonna be subtitle, this one, subtitle.
Okay.
And if you don't see it here, it's up top on your home tab, it's up there. All right. Okay, now it's time for my public service announcement. Because everybody messes this one up, so I would just like you to take a moment and listen to what I have to say. The next thing we're gonna do with this document is we're gonna set up headings, because we're going to create a table of contents, so all these headings are gonna go into the table of contents automatically. So they ask you to do two things, one thing in step C and one thing in step D. So I just want you to, I'm just gonna take you through the document for a moment. So anything that looks like, you don't have to click or follow along, I just want you to see this. Anything that looks like this should be a heading 1. A heading 1, okay? And it has to look like that. It's in caps, it's bold, and that's what they look like. So that's a heading 1, which means what is this one? No, because it looks like this. It's a heading 1. Okay, let me keep going. Hold on. We don't touch these 4 paragraphs. I've seen people touch these 4 paragraphs. I swear to the good Lord above, if I catch any of you touching these 4 paragraphs right here, these 4 right here, we do not touch. We do not touch those. We're not going to format them. We're not going to do anything to them. Do not format those. Oh, hey, this one right here, what's that one supposed to be? Heading what?
1.
Heading 1, correct. Okay, hold on. So step D says anything that looks like this is a heading 2. That means anything that has an underline under it. Okay, so heading 1, heading 2. So let's go back to the top and let's do this one at a time. First, I'm going to do all the heading 1s, so I can just do Control Y the whole way through. So watch. Put my pointer to the left of purpose of this plan, like this. We're going to click on it. We're going to choose Styles. And we're going to choose heading 1. So it's like bluish green or turquoise or whatever with an underline under it. Click it. Now, hold on. I'm going to click to the left of definition here. Control Y. Yes, I love Control Y. Now we're going to go down to the next one that looks like that. Down here. Planning process. We're going to click once. Control Y. We're going to go to the next page. Where are we now with online learning? We're going to click there and Control Y. And we're going to go see if we find any more. There's no more heading 1s. Okay, so now I'm going to go back up to the first heading 2. Now we don't do Control Y because heading 2 has to look different. So our first one, everybody, our first one is at the bottom of the first page, right here. It says online course. Wait, was there one before that? No, that was it. Okay. So for this one, we're gonna do heading 2. So here it is, bottom of the first page. I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna go to Styles, and here's heading 2. Heading 2. Notice it put it on the next page. It's okay if it puts it on the next page. Go ahead and click that. Now, anywhere we have underlines, so, here's the next one. So we're gonna click here, we're gonna do Control Y. Control Y, look at what it does. I love Control Y. Why? Because I don't have to click anything. I'm going to click here, online learning offerings, Control Y. Student support services, we're going to click on to the left of that one, Control Y. Training faculty to teach online courses, we're going to click to the left of that. Select it, Control Y. Tech support for faculty, staff, and students, we're going to click before that. Control Y. I love Control Y. And the last one, how do I know this is the last one? Because this is the last one. Research comparing online and traditional courses, we click to the left of it and Control Y. Congratulations. Control S to save. Control Home to get back to the first page. Control Home. Home is to the right of the backspace key. All right. Control Home gets you back up to the top. All right.
Can you go down to the second page?
Yes. So your heading 2s should have been online course program selection, leadership and management of online learning. And online learning offerings and programs should have been your
Heading 2.
heading 2s, correct. Oh, and student support services also down here at the bottom of page 2. And then page 3, once again, here are the ones for page 3, training faculty to teach online courses, tech support for faculty, staff, and students. And the last one is research comparing online and traditional courses. And then I did Control Home to get back up to the top. Control Home you'll use in Excel also. I'm just letting you all know that. We won't use Control Home in PowerPoint because, well, you can click on the slides. So when you go back to the first slide, you just click on the first slide. It's not. Then in Access, you don't have a need to go Control Home at any point in time. So
So the research will be heading 2.
yes, correct. That's the last one. Yes, that's the last one. All right. Actually, that was the hardest part of this. We're done with that. We're done with that.
What else did you highlight?
What's that?
On the rest of them. I read the previous.
What, last page? Or
Yeah, the rest one.
no, this was it.
That was it.
Yeah, researching.
The rest of them should be all blue, right? Or is it like technology theme? The tech.
Oh, yes, correct. That's correct. Yeah, like this. Yeah, they all look like this. They're all heading 2s on that page. Yes, on page 3, they should all be heading 2s. Okay. All right. Actually, the hard part hasn't happened yet. We haven't done footnotes yet.
All
right.
Right. We're on 9, step 9.
Yes, we are on step 9. I was just getting us there. All right. So here we go, everybody. This one, people tend to mess up quite a bit as well, so I just want to do this very, very carefully. Okay, so for this step, step 9, I would like you all to, and you have to do this very carefully, put your pointer before the letter P in purpose of this plan. Like this. You put your pointer right here and click once. So if the cursor is flashing before, it's flashing before purpose of this plan. That's where it should be flashing. We are going to put in a page break. For review, it's Control, Enter. Control, Enter. So purpose of this plan will go to the second page. I'm going to scroll back up to the first page because that's where we're going to go next. So that was step 9A. We are back to the new page of the first document. So we're going to place our pointer right after the subtitle and press Enter. So I click here after the subtitle, after the T in district, and press Enter on your keyboard. Which should put a space right there. All right? Yep, and don't forget that one on the bottom of that first page there, online course and program selection.
Yes.
Yep, that one's gotta be 2 also.
That's right, I missed.
We should be on like step 5, or after step 6.
Don't forget about student support services on the right page, you got a couple missing on the right page there.
I'm sorry, Nick, what do we do?
There's one here, there's one down there. Okay, so all we did,
I get
yep,
the page
all we
break.
did is just click at the end of this line here and press enter, and that's where we're at.
Okay,
And you can close that thing.
okay.
Heading 2.
Yep, heading 2. And then down there on student support services, you gotta do heading 2 there too.
Click on,
Yep, there's one more down at the bottom of your page there. Yep, right there.
yeah.
That's gotta be 2 also.
Reply.
Okay.
It will just reply done with a capital D and an exclamation point.
And then
No
resolve.
space.
And then resolve after you
Resolve.
click done, yep. Okay, good, that looks great. Okay, go back up to the top, go back up to the top of the page.
No, this one,
Okay,
when I
now
click,
you're gonna click before the letter P in purpose. Yep, click there. And then control enter. Very good, okay? So do the same, yep,
there you go, step 7.
and control enter. Then, you're gonna click after district,
File,
like just click here, and then press enter, one time.
click, and
Yep,
then go
okay,
to.
same over there.
Info.
All right,
And then where it says title.
now we're gonna put the table of contents in. So to do that, so that was step A and B. Now we're on step C. So we're gonna go to the references tab. We haven't looked at the references tab in this course yet. So at the top of the screen, please click your references tab, everybody. We're gonna click your references tab, and we're gonna insert our table of contents. Table of contents is the first button. However, check it out. We're gonna select automatic table 2 from the drop-down menu for table of contents. We're gonna do C and D right now. So the first button, all the way over here on the left of the ribbon, says table of contents. We're gonna click that. And we're gonna choose automatic table 2 from that list. So click automatic table 2. And all those headings you just put in generate all these page numbers. You're like, so that's how we create a table of contents. Yes, that is how you create a table of contents if you ever need one. That's how you do it. So all those headings set up, we did that for a purpose. Yes, I do this in real life too. It's okay. This comes in handy in real life when you need it. All right, next. The words table of contents up here are blue. We don't want them to be blue, we want them to be black. So all we're gonna do is this, everybody. I'm gonna put my pointer to the right of table of contents. I'm gonna hold down my left mouse button and drag it across the words table of contents like that. And now when this little menu comes up, we're gonna click this button right here, the drop down for font color. And we're gonna choose automatic. So we're gonna choose automatic from that menu. Just click automatic. It changes it from blue to black. So now it should look black like this, not blue. One more time.
Oh, dang it.
One more time. I put my pointer to the right. I drag it across table of contents. I let go. I click this little drop down arrow right here and I click automatic. And it changes it from blue to black. I'm saving this. I'm saving it again. All right, so that was all of E, by the way. Hey, look, they're telling you to turn on the show hide paragraph symbol if necessary. Well, it's about time. We're 9 steps into this thing. All right, now for the royally fun part. As you can see here in the instructions, everybody, this is a copy and paste from the instructions. Now I hope you remember before that sometimes we have to do something called paste special and we do the keep text only. This is one of those instances where we have to do that. So that's why I'm gonna make my document real big. And I mean I'm gonna zoom in so far that people at home are gonna be like, what is he doing? I'm at 220%, okay, maybe I should go more. 230 sounds good, okay. All right, everybody, I really want you to zoom in for this one, okay? Really want you to zoom in for this one. Because the text is gonna be so small, it's gonna be like 4-point font or whatever. It's gonna be insanely small. So I want you to zoom in for this one. All right. Now that we've all zoomed in, when you're ready, please let me know so I can, okay. So it says here for 9A, go to the second page of the document and position the insertion point after the words technology enhanced course and before the dash. I catch people doing it after the dash. It's before. So we're gonna scroll down to the second page. There it is. It's this one right here, technology enhanced course. You're gonna click after the E in course. You're gonna make sure that your insertion point cursor is flashing. Still call it a cursor, folks. Okay. Now, we're going to insert a footnote. Are you still in the references tab, everybody? Are we still in the references tab? Yeah. Okay, there's a big button right here in the footnotes group that says insert footnote on it. It has an A, a B, and a 1. Click that button once, one time. Click it one time. Okay, now, where did it take you on the screen when you clicked that? You're now where? You're at the bottom of the page. So you notice how you see a number 1, and then you see a space, that's the little dot, and then you have your insertion point flashing there. That's where we're going to paste, where it's flashing, that's where we're going to paste this sentence. This is a non-OL course that uses OL tools, period. Yes, I said the period at the end. I'm going to copy that. Now, where you right-click is very important here, everybody, so I'm doing this very slowly. Right now, I'm back at the document. My cursor is flashing down here. I'm going to put my pointer right on the cursor, like exactly on the cursor, and I'm going to right-click. It brings up your paste options. It's the third paste option, the one with the A on it. If you do not do that, it's going to paste it red and in Times New Roman. So right and click that button, and please tell me your sentence pasted all right. So notice how it says 1, now it says this is a non-OL course that uses OL tools. Now you know we can't just do one footnote here. You know the book wants you to do 2. All right, they want you to do 2. So, next step, step D. Yes, we're on 9D, or 10D, excuse me. Now they want you to position the insertion point after parenthesis, OL parenthesis, and before the space on page 2 in the purpose of this plan section. What this means, I get asked this question a lot, so I'm just gonna show you where it's at. It's right here, everybody. We're on the second page. I'm gonna scroll up to the top of this page. And it is right here. See the parenthesis OL at the end of purpose of this plan, this last sentence? I'm gonna click right here. For people at home, I'm gonna zoom in so you can see this. It's after that OL parenthesis right there before the dot. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit now so that everybody can see the actual document. Now we're gonna click insert footnote again. Up here in the references group, please click insert footnote again. And now what happened at the bottom of the page now? What happened?
Another line, one more.
So now we're in number 1, right? I moved the other one down to number 2. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing to paste the next sentence, which is, it's a really long one. Now we're on D, or E. Online learning is referred to as OL throughout this report, period. I'm gonna copy that. Same thing that we just did. We're gonna right-click to paste. So again, sorry people at home, my face is blocking where you need to paste. I'm going to right-click exactly where that cursor is flashing and choose the third option again. If you don't do that exact, it's gonna paste it inside where that little tiny number is, and it's gonna paste it in there, and you don't want that. Of course, if you do that, you can always do Control what? Z, very good, yes. Bless you, by the way. All right, so we're gonna click Keep Text Only. And now you have how many footnotes at the bottom?
2.
2. I'm saving right now. I'm saving right now.
I did heading 2.
You did? Okay.
Okay, we are done with 10. But we're not done with footnotes yet. So, we are gonna change 1 and 2 to be a lowercase I and lowercase 2 i's, like lowercase Roman numerals. That's what we're gonna do next. So to do that, up here in the footnotes group, up here, there's a launcher. Bottom right corner of the footnotes group up here, please click the launcher. Hopefully you're still in the references tab, you should be. Well, if we're gonna change it from 1, 2, 3 to Roman numerals, we probably should click the number format drop down right here and change that. We're gonna change it to this. Lowercase I, lowercase 2 i's. Click that. Now, are we done with that yet? We are. We're gonna click, everybody, we're gonna click apply. Click apply down here in the bottom right corner, apply. Click that. And now your 2 numbers at the bottom should look like what? Right, I and 2 i's, right. Okay, very good. That was probably the hardest thing you have to do. Okay, now, you know we're in the home stretch here with still a half hour to go. I was really hoping this was gonna be easier than last week's project. So we're in the home stretch now that we're in step 12. So remember all that stuff you put in earlier, like the manager and the title and the company name? Now we get to put all that into a footer. You're like, that's why we did that earlier. Yes. Okay, let's just do a control home to get back to the top of the document. Or you can scroll back up top and click there. I'm okay with that too. What? Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. Don't you give me that message. Don't you give me that message? This really has to be in 2 videos? You son of a gun. Aw, man. Hang on, everybody. I'm not too pleased with this. It ran out of disk space. Oh, no, I'm recording, dang it. What do you mean there's not? Oh wait, do I have to empty the recycle bin? Okay, I'm gonna empty the recycle bin. Okay. Yeah, part 2. Okay, all right, we're on part 2. We got it back. All right. Okay, all right, everything's fine. All right, so YouTube people, this is gonna be like part 1 and part 2 that I'm gonna be uploading for this project. It's all good. Oh, by the way, I've already recorded this project like last semester and it's out there, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, here we go. Next step. So we're going to go to the footer. So everybody, to get to the footer without clicking any buttons, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm just gonna scroll down to the bottom of the first page like this. Until I get down here, see just above this little gray, see how this is the gray between the page break? I'm gonna double click down here. I'm gonna double click down here like this. It should bring up the footer. I hope you see the footer. Just double click down here at the bottom of the first, okay, we're good, all right. Okay, next. So that was A and B. Step C. We're gonna go to the header and footer tab. Oh wait, I'm already in the header and footer tab. Are you all already in the header and footer tab? Remember back to Tuesday, I talked about contextual tabs? That's a contextual tab. Okay, moving on. We're gonna go to the insert group and we're gonna choose, we're gonna go to the document, document info. So here we go. Document info is over here in the insert group. Here's the insert group. So we're gonna go ahead and click on document info. And then document title. All right, now, hold up. I'm stopping. There's a trick to this. There's a trick to this next part with the instructions. I don't like the way the instructions are worded, so here's what we're gonna do. On your keyboard with your finger right now, we're going to push the right arrow key. See the arrows down at the bottom of your keyboard? It's the one that's pointing to the right. Push it. Now you notice that we're not inside of Online Learning Plan anymore. We were here. It did look like this. But then I pushed the right arrow. And now you're going to push tab on your keyboard.
Where did we get the online learning plan?
So we're going to go document info, document title, and then you're going to push right arrow key one time. Boop.
All right.
And then you're going to push tab there, Nick. So we're going to push tab. So now we're in the middle. Okay, now we're gonna put the company name in, which is that really long community college district. So, up here in the insert group once again, we're gonna go document info. We're gonna hover over document property. And we're gonna choose, so we're gonna click document info again. We're gonna hover over document property. And then we're gonna come down here to company and click it. Okay? Now we're gonna push what arrow again?
Top.
No, which arrow?
So right.
The right arrow. We're gonna push the right arrow one more time to get out of there. And now we're gonna push which key again? Tab. That gets us to the right. So you notice how we went left, it got us to the center, and now it got us to the right just by pushing the tabs. Yeah.
How did you get that word?
So, what, this one?
Yeah.
So again,
No, but it's just
document
easier
info,
to click.
document property, company.
It's because you had to like click like. If you
And
miss
then
it,
we're gonna
click
push
it
the
and
right
then-
arrow key again,
And then.
right arrow key again to do this, and then tab again to get to the right. And the last one, so we just did C, just did D, just did E, just did F. Now we're on G. So for this one, we're gonna insert page numbers. So we're gonna go to the page number, current position, and choose bold numbers. So here we go. It's up here. See how the first thing here says, see how it says page number right here on the left side of the ribbon? We're gonna click that. We're gonna hover over current position. Then we're gonna move our mouse to the right, and we're gonna find bold numbers. Let's scroll down. Oh, there it is. This one, bold numbers. Click on that. So page number, current position, bold numbers. Wait until everybody gets there. Let me know when you're there. I hope you're there. You might be there. A lot less nodding today than usual. So glad they can't see my facial expressions on the video. Okay, so I'm gonna go click bold numbers. Now, here's another step I missed in the past. We're gonna take that whole line of stuff we just put in there, and we're gonna make it 10-point font. So to do this, all you do is you put your pointer to the left over here, you click one time like this, and up here you change 11 to 10. And there we go. So it should be 10-point font. That was step H.
And then that.
Yeah.
Oh, and for I, you don't have to click close header and footer. All you have to do is double click where? Double click anywhere, like this. Okay.
I forgot to do the tab part. Is it too late for that?
You're fine. So just click at the end. Just backspace. Just backspace. Backspace, keep going. And then just backspace the word page. Okay, now tab. There you go. Now put in the page number. Current position, bold numbers. Oh, you didn't have to go that far. Go back up a little bit. One more. Yeah, there it is. Then you're gonna highlight the whole, yep, you're just gonna click there and change it from 11 to 10.
What did we do?
Oh,
after
all we
the
did was
bold
change
numbers?
it to 10 points, so just click over here. Yep, and then change 11 to 10.
Okay.
Yep. And then just like double click anywhere in the blank area. Yeah, correct. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Double click anywhere in the, no, double click anywhere in the blank. Just double click anywhere in the blank area.
Did you change it to 10?
Alrighty, that looks good. Okay. All right. Next, we're on a roll. We're almost finished. Here we go. 25 minutes. I say we're done within 20. Okay. We're going to insert a page break. So we're going to insert a page break. Notice where it tells you it wants you to go. Last subheading before the last subheading of page 2 of the report. And Control Enter is how we insert a page break. So we're on page 1. Let's scroll down to page 2. Here's page 2. So they want you to click right here. Before the O, click once before the O in online course and program selection. That's where it wants us to go. Control what? Enter. Control enter. So we're gonna do control enter right here. Boop. And now it's on the third page. Yes, we should have 5 pages at this point. So you're probably wondering, why did we do that? It's because part of the paragraph was on one page and part of the paragraph was on the other page. That's why we did the control enter to, and just letting you know, it doesn't automatically update the table of contents. So we are gonna have to update the table of contents before we're finished, because we moved that heading from page 2 to page 3. All right, that was step 13. We're on to 14. Oh, we get to put in a cover page. You're gonna love this step. All right, control home. Control home, because we're putting a cover page in, so you have to be up here. You have to be up here for this. All right. So if I'm gonna insert a cover page, which tab am I clicking on? I'm going to insert a cover page. I'm gonna click on which one? Insert, very good, yes. So we're gonna click the insert tab. All right, insert tab. Cover page is the first button. We're gonna click on cover page. And we're gonna find the one that says retrospect, which is right here. Click that. And wait for everyone to catch up here. So click on that one. Insert tab, cover page, find the one that says retrospect. No, that is not what, okay, you got it. Yep, there it is. All right, good. All right. All right, very good. Next, I'm gonna click it. It's gonna look like this. It's gonna look weird, right? It looks weird, right? Just admit it. All right, so all we're gonna do with this, so that was A, that was B, that was C. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna delete the subtitle. Let me show you how we're gonna do this, because you have to do it a certain way. So I'm gonna scroll down here. I'm gonna click once inside of document subtitle. Just click once. Now, we can't just push delete to delete this. We have to do it a certain way, okay? Ready? See this little handle right here that says subtitle? Like this little tiny handle right here? You're gonna click once on that, then press delete on your keyboard. That's the one to the right of backspace. Delete it. Gone. Now it should just be a paragraph. Simple. Did y'all get that?
We don't have that.
I asked you to click once in here so that the subtitle handle can show up. Click once on the subtitle handle and then delete. Okay, after you have done that, we're going to delete the author down at the bottom of the cover page. We're going to delete the author. We're going to do the same exact thing we just did. So we're going to scroll down to where the author is.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Am I after deleting the, still have a dot on the screen. I don't know where this is coming from.
You gotta click the word subtitle above the dot.
Yes,
See the,
that's
no,
what-
no, you gotta click the gray thing. See the gray thing?
This is what I did.
Click once on the gray, and then delete. Not backspace, delete.
Oh,
Right here.
that was okay.
There you go, beautiful. Delete, not back, no. Delete. There you go. All right, scrolling down. Author name is next. Click once inside of author name. Click once on the author handle. And we press what? Delete. Gone. Poof. Okay. Now, stay here. Stay here. Do not leave this area of the document. Your cursor is flashing right there before the paragraph symbol. That's step F. Step G. We're now going to put the manager's name in. So to put the manager's name in, where the author's name once was, we're going to use quick parts. So to do that, we're going to come up here. Here's the insert. We're already here. Quick parts is all the way over here on the right side of the ribbon. Right here, quick parts. So we're going to click quick parts in the text group. We're going to hover over document property. and we're gonna choose manager. So Hasmic's name should appear, please tell me it does. We're gonna choose manager, so quick parts, document property, manager. It should pop Hasmic Kumar's name in, like that. Okay? Everybody over here okay? Almost? Some people are like, it's almost over, it's almost over. Everyone over here okay? Good, okay, all right. All right, next. They would like you to apply the bold formatting to the company field. All you have to do for this, everybody, here's the name, here's the company name, Sierra Pacific. Just click once inside of here. Then click once on company, like this. It's Control B to bold. We're going to bold it. Notice how I just clicked once on company right here and it selected it and I just bolded it. Okay. Next. So here's what we're gonna do, everybody. For step I, we're gonna do this the Nick Rouse way. We're gonna do this the real life way that you're supposed to do it instead of the way the book wants you to do it. So, ready? Now you're gonna click once on company address. You're gonna type, notice how it selects it. You're gonna type this, type it. www.spccd.edu. Now, my version of this is going to be different from what the textbook wants you to do. I'm going to give you the fast way to do this. After you have typed that in, please click once on the address handle. This little handle, click on that one time. Next, I would like you to go to the Home tab. This is a review from a previous project. We are going to click on the Change Case button and make this lowercase. So we're going to come over here to the Change Case button. So Home tab, right here, Change Case button, the A and the A together. We're going to click on that. And we're going to choose lowercase. And that solves the problem. They wanted you to bring up a dialog box and do all kinds of stuff, but this is how you fix it. So it should end up looking like that. I'm saving right now. So that was I, that was J. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one step remaining. It's still before 11 o'clock. We got one step to go, and that is updating our table of contents, and then we're finished. So here's how we do it. Come down to our table of contents. You're going to just click once somewhere inside of here. Click anywhere inside the table of contents. There is a button right here in the upper left corner of the table of contents that reads Update Table. Click on that. Now, wait, on this one we're going to click Update Entire Table. We're going to choose Update Entire Table. You're going to click OK. You're going to save it. You're going to submit it. You're like, that was it? That was a nice abrupt ending. Yes, I like abrupt endings on these projects. You're gonna click OK. Then you're gonna save it, Control S. Then I'm gonna submit it. I'm all finished. All done. Darn videos. We're gonna have a 2-part video for this one. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay. I'm all right. Should be in your downloads folder, everybody. Yes, submit the file. Yeah. All right, there's not going to be a 2-part video for this because I'm going to take the Twitch feed, turn it into a singular video, and then upload the singular video. That's how I'm going to do it. People at home, we got 25 again. If you got 25, have a wonderful rest of your day. If you didn't, I will be coming around for your questions in just a moment. Everybody online, you have a great rest of your week, and we will see you on Tuesday.